doing in the stores, they have no security in some of them to monitor.
Really?
Yeah.
So there's been like 300 people in the superstore at once. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I
We
think I
had
saw.
59 went through this morning. 11 is 59 and that's it. And
Yeah.
then they have to wait. They have to wait till the one person leaves and then check it out.
I love Christmas.
Some stores aren't doing that though. That's the thing. There's no.
Well, that's the town it was that one called.
Safeway.
It was a family.
I like when this
Pretty sure it was a
what we
couple.
do now.
And a
Naturally,
senior
how many
police
people
officer.
going through the door?
You think if
And
anybody
then they
would
say
know,
after
Well,
Christmas.
I guess she didn't think she had enough for her retirement.
That's it. No, because I
a
don't think
police
at all.
officer would be making good money.
You know,
So the doing that someone
doesn't even matter if you're a senior or not.
Yeah.
Well, they would
Yeah, we have a little
they would be there.
a cell phone. It has
You know, it was bumped to go last night.
how many
Somebody
people
took
come
him
up to the door and then we had to keep calculating
Yeah,
it.
she's the baby.
And then we give a way off the day. No, let's say you went through the truck, we had for the $595 of food.
Even probably the
Yeah, just for the
$600,000.
Yeah, that's right.
Apparently, I guess one of his rookie cards signed was worth 1 point or sold 1.2 or 1.3 million dollars.
That's right. That was somebody
Yeah,
else that
every
actually sold
source
that.
does
That's like legitimately too. It's like, wow. I know he's the great one, but
You can understand that you don't take this to a pawn shop. It's not easy to get rid of.
no.
all day.
It's hilarious.
I work from 8 to 22 in the afternoon. And then from 8 to 22 in the afternoon. Here's the
A senior officer. And somebody who was a friend of the family for a long time.
yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy because the last couple days.
Yeah, that's right.
The last couple days before Christmas is like melee time, right?
I know he's no spring chicken anymore.
But I mean that 23rd and 24th, Christmas Eve morning, they'll be, or 23rd especially, people will be scrambling in there,
I know.
trying to get there. I don't like doing that last minute. We get all of our shopping. We get all our shopping done early, like in October if we can, so we don't have to deal with the rush. I figured if you can, you know, it's just as easy. You got some people's gifts ready to go, you wrap them up early, put them under the tree in November, December, yeah.
That's probably going back. You know, it's not just the majors, it's minor leagues, minor hockey, junior. Wasn't that one medal that he won?
My friend I've known
Yeah, that's
so many
right.
years. She lost her job and stuff. She's
Yeah,
movie
it's like-
theater already.
That's just
She lost her job.
And
So
you know, he was only
she's not
18 or
working.
19 when Nelson Scalabrini signed him. I believe that was 19 cases. And he signed him to a $1 million contract. And you know, 6 months later, the team quit. So he got the money.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's like, thanks for the money.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's tough.
Good thing when I put you in front of him.
When you start getting out of high
It's
school,
really lovely to have a job.
No, no, it ain't.
you're a millionaire.
My job.
Yeah, bam, it's like when you
And
know.
today,
Never play a game.
outside
Yeah,
the
that's right.
outside,
It's like, wow.
there was a homeless guy looking for money.
That is incredible.
And he got into the garbage truck for
It is sad for the
food.
team.
And he, like, my boss actually said to me, just
They
consider
can't recover all
everybody,
that money,
it's
right?
No, that's right.
$1 in for,
So,
I said
yeah.
to her, can I bring next
signature is
week,
worth $20.
Oh,
Monday?
God, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I say, that rookie card signed.
You can
Yeah.
just treat the
Oh, the
chairman
rookie
for
card,
that.
Yeah.
That's worth
So we all put it in the dollar
1.3,
flip
that's
and
just
that's
probably one of his cards that's
to
signed.
keep them going till
Well, you have a good night. It was nice meeting you. What's your name again? Maria Ethan. Yes. Erickson. Yeah.
I can tell you more.
Good.
If I don't see you again, Merry Christmas. I take George's bus like every day though, so we might see each other. So, like I'm guessing in the new year, if that.
Back office.
Because I don't know if you're on next week.
Well, I'm not sure either, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Take care. Good to see you again. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. If I don't see you next week, and wish Tula and the family Merry Christmas.
I will.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So, hey, George.
Yeah, no, I'm doing good. Thank you. I'm doing everything I can.
So, George, something that happened to me at work today.
What's up?
Oh, you know what happened to me at work today?
What happened?
Today. I'm looking out for you. Let me tell you. There was a homeless guy looking for food, right?
Outside?
Yeah, outside my store, like, this afternoon. About 1 o'clock this afternoon.
Just outside of Safeway.
Yeah. So, anyway, he was homeless. So, anyway, he was going through the garbage can looking for food, right? Something to eat.
Yeah.
So, anyway, my boss, Ashley, is my new boss now at my store. And she said, okay, everybody, let's get $1 in a pot to give this gentleman some fresh bananas to eat for Christmas.
Right.
So we buy it wrapped up for him, give him a whole bunch of it. Everybody walks full of food.
It's crazy bizarre. Every day.
So, because he was hungry and didn't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
So then he smashed a garbage can inside. Nothing else. Yeah.
I think, I'm sure he was very thankful he gave him food.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Yeah. Because I looked at like one of this is safe for 21 years. I have a choice.
Yeah.
So anyway, he said, oh, everybody, thank you for really like it. Really love you Christmas. People gone.
That's very nice.
Yeah. No one else says a nice thing like that.
No, you're right. I work downtown every day.
Oh, you see him all the time.
That and on the train too.
Yeah.
You know what? That's why if I'm out later at night, I keep myself away from the LRT.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing.
My last LRT ride of the day would probably be around just after 5 o'clock. Then I stay on the
Another
bus.
lady today, she had 2 foot.
How was work today?
Over 500.
It's a
Work.
regular day.
Work.
Work.
Over 500.
Only add one more day of work.
Why are you still working downtown? Didn't they say all the offices should stay home or?
Well, when you have to fix computers,
Oh no.
you can't stay at home and do it. It's harder to do it at home.
At the office you got all the perks, right?
Exactly.
All but a
And I'm sitting by myself, so
Yeah, she said, I
don't see anybody. And we're all wearing masks. And you're right, nobody's downtown, but it's weird.
You don't see them really old C-train cars much anymore, right?
I saw one on downtown a couple weeks ago heading west. I've never ridden one even. God, it's been about a good year or two.
It must have been the one we were on, and we were on a really old one on November 17th.
Could have been that. Yeah, you're right. You see the old ones all the time.
Because on the blue line, the last blue line old C-train I took was in September. They always put them on the red line now.
That way they're closer. They can go back into Anderson Station if they need to, or Heritage if they need to put them in stores when they break down.
I had one start smoking on me last year.
Well, that can't be good.
Yeah, not good at all.
Door, please.
Here we are.
Man, they've been
I'll
great.
let you know.
They've been great work. They've been great workhorses though.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what? And when a new train decides to break down, that's when they bring them out.
yeah. These new ones, when they break down.
But I mean,
Too much technology.
yeah. But I mean, they don't start to smoke, which is good. When the old ones break, it's a lot more drastic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you can really smell the brakes, eh? Like burnt.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Thanks.
They're German-built U2 cars. That's what they
Yeah.
call.
Yeah.
Don't fall down.
George of me trying to squeal the tires, I think.
If they had parts for them, I think they could keep them going, right?
Yeah, you're right. The manufacturers they stopped making them, right? That's why they tore all the parts off the old ones,
That they're decommissioning. We're talking.
so they can use them for the ones that are still online.
That's like our older buses too.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Well, yeah. I don't think we see it. I don't think you see the GMCs anymore, do you, Jordan?
No, not
No,
at
they're
all.
all off the line.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
The oldest buses we have now are the 7700s.
You're welcome.
I hate when you're talking. This always moves.
Yeah, I know. It slips down. That's okay.
Yeah, when's the last time you've been on an old one? A couple
Old
months?
GMC?
No, old C-Train car, 80s one.
Oh, geez, it's been about 2 or 3 years now.
I got lucky. Anytime I see one out, I chase it down so I can get it.
Well, that's good.
I get photos and films of them in memory of them, right?
Yeah, because soon there won't be any. I see them parked at the Heritage.
The Hasbro garage.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I see them on the track outside.
But I mean, they're keeping it stored there because, like, if everything, what, just gonna be a wall. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
But I mean, if ridership picks up, they need to use the last couple sets. And the transit plans to use them until they break. If they're still not broken down, they'll use them again and again.
Yeah, keep until they don't run anymore, right? Yeah. That saves the city some money. Saves you and I
Actually,
money.
quite a bit.
Yeah, it saves you and I some money too.
Yeah. Save George some money too.
Yeah, George says he has money. He's rich. Look at him. That's why he works for transit.
Oh, but yeah. But that one driver went insane on George. She's like, they don't pay me enough to drive this bus.
Then quit.
Yeah, exactly.
There's other jobs in the world.
My goodness, and he was sitting there reading the book.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what one job that's you can do right now? They're making quite a bit of money is skip the dishes.
Yeah.
That would be the perfect opportunity if you're unemployed.
Yeah, that and Uber Eats.
You're welcome.
Uber Eats, skip the dishes,
Yeah.
DoorDash,
Yeah,
all those restaurant delivery ones. Yeah.
What's your name? I never asked.
My name's Will.
Will, yeah. Will. I didn't know you hop on his bus every day, pretty
Almost every day, yeah.
Sometimes not, right?
No, that's because I get my wife to spoil me and she picks me up. Yeah, that's when I'm not on the train, it's when my wife is home.
Oh, imagine if the university students were in right now, they would have to use our old train.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like, well, it's starting, I don't know, probably January, February, I think kids will start going back. And then buses will start picking up again.
But I mean, if the bus breaks down, they have to come all the way out from VP, the change offs.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because they shut Anderson down, which doesn't make any sense. I get there's COVID, but you work in VP, but you can't work in Anderson. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Hi, good to see you. Hello. Francis?
Like I talked to one driver the other day when I was out doing my own thing like I normally do on the buses.
Yeah.
He said he broke down a couple weeks ago on Glenmore Trail. Had to wait an hour and a half for a change off.
Yeah, because they come from the northeast over here.
No, but they come from VP.
Oh.
But I mean, what the mechanic has to do, he's got to set the mirrors up, go around, get the bus, start it up, and drive it to the location.
Yeah, so that takes a long.
And then you've got to call it in once you break down.
Yeah, so that takes a long time, like you say, an hour and a half. Wow.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I know. And you got trips down out here, I'm coming from VP. The money they're spending. Wow.
And there's hundreds and hundreds of buses sitting at Anderson right now, not being used. And like, here's the thing, they're ready to go when you need them. Why not move them up to VP? You know, it makes more sense.
It does. But, oh well, somebody's not thinking properly. The logistics is a nightmare.
Yeah.
If I was running the transit system, if I had to close one garage for some reason, I would always make sure there's an extra garage. Like Silverado, for example, up by Silverado.
Yeah, that's a good place. Yeah.
And then there's that Stony Garage. And George, didn't you say Stony Garage where they keep our Nova buses is out by Cross Iron?
I believe so, yes. Oh yeah, it's right near Cross Iron Hill.
Holy smoke, that's way up north.
Oh, I can't believe how far that is.
That's great.
That is unbelievable. That is that far out.
And every 5 for the car.
Well, we'll have a good Christmas.
You too. We'll see you in the new year.
Yeah, I'll be back on the 4th, I think.
All
Yeah,
right.
wish you all the best.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Will. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Hi, how's it going today?
Don't put that in.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Good game last night.
How you doing?
Oh yeah, no, I'm doing really good things. Doing great. You know, the other day, I checked on that, there's this thing on the internet, you can play it through the Western Canada Lottery Corporation. It's called Fools.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. You know, that game last Monday night, it kept going back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah.
At the very end, there was only 2 winning tickets in North America. They had picked 15 teams each. That paid $96,000 for each one. Can you imagine if...
what you had? You had pools, what's on?
Everton Boulevard.
Well, still, you have to pick all 14 games or something like that.
16.
Yeah, you know that the first time I ever bet on football, I picked all 14 games and I won an office pool
Yeah.
at Advanced Electronics in Winnipeg. Like, selling electronics in college. Like, I didn't even know. I just figured decent teams are going to pick. So I'm good at it. I definitely got to get back into it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's some small winnings that can occur. Like, you know, even if you pull, like you said, if you pull off 100,000 here and there,
You can.
can't even mess with that, can you?
Yeah, no.
I know guys who win. I got a boss. I got a buddy who wins quite a bit.
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, there was 33 winners. They only got 5,000 each. But that game last Monday night, there was only 2 tickets. If Cleveland had won that game, they wouldn't have got the money. I couldn't believe it. Holy smokes.
I really like that game.
That was good.
That was one of the best games of the year.
Yeah, it was. That was really
They
exciting.
said it like I was, you know, to see because you got the little young white kid there, Baker Mayfield,
Yeah.
right? And he's, you know,
So can you imagine sitting in front of the TV? All you know,
he's pretty good.
yeah, you want this ticket.
Oh yeah, oh I know, it's crazy. I can't do it. It's so too much anxiety.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Betting on games, it gets you just so man. It's
Yeah.
like a roller coaster, right?
Yeah.
What's cool though, there's a website
Yeah.
that you can bet online. You can send money wire transfer like Money Mark.
That's right.
It's called Just Bet.
Oh,
So Just
okay.
Bet is a good one.
Yeah.
And then you can pick the way to win betting is bet on what's called the money line.
Right.
Okay, the money line means you can bet against the spread. The spread is hard. That's how they win.
Yeah, that's
You know how when they put points, once you involve points, it raises the probability of you winning, losing. Like it goes way off the spectrum. So you want to basically this is like when I was betting years ago. I was paying my rent with it.
Wow.
And before I bought my house, like Bachelor, I was really involved because my buddy liked it, and then I started liking it. I'm like, yeah, if we think about these games,
Yeah.
right? We think about these games. Let's think about them, right?
Yeah.
But football is hard.
It is.
Football is very difficult.
I've been on the CFL sports line. The thing is, you don't get any money though. Really. There's not enough teams.
Well, sports select is tough too. Again, once you have the tie kills everything.
Yeah, that's right.
So this is why what I learned was this is what you do. You take $200, right? US. Put it in your account, your online account.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you start playing with US currency in a US account.
Yeah.
When you cash out, they send you a check from the Bank of the Dominican Republic because most of these guys are running offshore, and that check is good.
Oh, wow.
Takes a few days to clear.
Yeah.
But that check is good.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Now you're supposed to report it to your taxes, but most people don't.
No.
Right?
Yeah, that's it.
Right? So the big thing on it is what I like to do. There's a way you could bet in Vegas, and it's called the money line.
Okay.
The money line ticket is not against the spread. It's just pick the winner.
Right.
Problem is, see for example when Tom Brady was in New England, right?
Yeah.
You knew he was going to win
Exactly.
virtually minimum of 13 of his 16 games, right?
Yeah. It's the
So
same thing.
guess why so what you'd have to do with a Brady, you'd have to put up 1,000 to win 100.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
I sure do. I know exactly what you're saying.
So that's the money line. But if you were to see a team like the Ravens with Lamar Jackson,
Yeah.
now you're like, whoa, he's having a rough year. Games like that where you kind of sense that, say, Lamar's not injured, he just got off of COVID, he's back. Like that game last week against Cleveland,
Yeah.
I would have taken Lamar
Right.
and I would have won.
Yeah.
But it would have been good odds. Cleveland was at the favor
Yeah.
because they were 9-3.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So that's a game where now I would have had to put up if I put up 200, I would have won 800.
Wow.
You see the difference?
Sure, yeah.
So you find a game. The key with it is never burn your account right. Don't wager your whole account.
Right.
And find the game. You have to pick the game of the week
Yeah.
that you really like, right?
Yeah.
And then you have to find a way where you use your formula
Yeah.
and you start multiplying how frequent you can win.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's all about a formula. Like, there's these guys you can go online, but I don't trust most of these guys, right?
No, that's it. That pools is really nice.
Pools is fair.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It's really good.
Pools is a cheap, fair way to win money.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, if there's a tie, it goes to the guy betting. I like that. That's fair. They don't take it. And also, you can pick for $85.
Yeah.
It's $85. There we are. And you get about 14. Doesn't matter who wins.
What's that?
That's what's that?
What's that one called?
Pool.
Yeah, you can pick 4 teams and one.
Yeah, you can take $85 allows you to box any 4 teams you want.
Okay.
So now instead of 16, you only have to pick 12.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's if you drop $85.
Yeah.
Oh, 12 is not hard. 12 isn't hard because like I said, I picked 14. I didn't have to pick the Monday nighter.
Okay. Yeah.
I picked 14. And I didn't think it was hard. I know I can hit 12 again sometime.
Well, the thing is, the odds are high for Pittsburgh to win and Tampa Bay. So there's 2 teams right there.
Yeah.
And there's
Right, if there's 4 teams right, there's 4 guaranteed wins right there.
Exactly, yeah. And I'm gonna try that when I retire. I'm gonna seriously look at that.
Not a bad one.
No, I had a guy on the bus. He told me 3 of his friends. They did that. They took me $85 and they hit it. They got just over 60,000 between the 3 of them.
Oh, gee.
Or 6 of them. Pardon me, it was 6 of them. They got 10 grand each. Yeah, it was 6 of them. That's right.
Jeez, going to pools every week with your boys, right?
Yeah.
That's smart.
It doesn't always work out like that. Like I say,
Well, you lose, but you're gonna hit. Like anybody, you're gonna blow money like that anyways, right?
That's right.
On coffees or whatever.
That's exactly. That's not that much money.
So you do that once a week for
Yeah.
the season.
Yeah.
You split it. If you're splitting it with 6 guys,
Yeah, that's right.
you're already now at yeah, 60,000.
Yeah.
That's a nice chunk of change. Whenever you could get 10 grand just dropped on you, and I could win that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's a very smart move.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I was thinking about this. So $85 is $170. So what that means is, if you took $170, you already automatically get 14. So if you bet on one card, another 14 like this, on the other card you got 14 like this, the same game. Now you got 8 games, and you're guaranteed those 8 games. Oh no, pardon me, you're not, because it's just
Could unilaterally switch.
yeah, that's right. It could get messed up. I keep forgetting that. I keep thinking, oh, this is easy. It's not.
No, I thought about that trick too, believe it or not, a long time ago.
Oh, that doesn't work, does it? Don't think it works.
Yeah, no, they got that right.
Yeah. I think so, yeah. But anyhow, it's, we got it fair. And it was, it's got $5,000 each on them. I think 33 winners about 2 weeks ago. But still, even that's okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad. But I like the CFL because I just enjoy, even though you're not making a lot of money, I just enjoy the fun of it.
Yeah.
It's good. And it's only $2 when they go down. Same with pool. That's the minimum, $2.
Yeah.